Hello everyone, welcome back. So yesterday we had gone through one program from LeetCode. So in day 2, let us go for another program, that is Two Sum program. This is easy level program, and this will also be asked in any of the placements, interviews. So let us go through this. So given an array of integers num. So they gave an array named nums with data type is integers and an integer value target. There is a variable target that is also containing an integer value. So it should return an index of two numbers such that they are add up to a target. So it need to return an array indexes that when we add those two index values, that it should define the target value. So here let us take an example. They gave us nums array equals 2 comma 7 comma 11 comma 15. So the target t equals to 9 they gave. So we need to check whether any of this two values or any of these two or these two, if we add those two values we need to get a target value. So if I add 2 plus 7, I get 9. This is correct. It is equals to target value. So if you do 2 plus 11, that is equals to 13, which is not a target value. So we need to check whether any two values, if you add any two values, it should return a target value. And so the output should be indexes of the two values which we add will give, which when we add will give a target value. So we added 2 plus 7, that it gives 9, which is equal to a target value. So what is the index of 2? It is 0 comma, what is the index of 7? It is 1. This must be the output, correct? Yeah, this is the output. So if let us consider the target value as 18. So we need to check whether by adding any two values we'll get a target value. So 2 plus 7 it's 9. No, it's not a target value. 2 plus 11 is 13. No, it's not a target value. 2 plus 15 is equals to 17. This is not a target value. So let us jump to the next index, that is 7. 7 plus 2. We already done that. So we need to go for the next index value. So 7 plus 11, that is equals to 18. Yeah, this is the target value. This value is equals to this value. So what will be the output? 7, index value of 7 is 1. 1 comma, index value of 11, it is 2. This must be the output. Understood? Yeah, let us now write a program. Before that, let us see this. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. Yeah, so the each test case will give a one solution like this. So there must be a one solution, and it should not, the repetition of number 2 plus 2, it should not, we should not do that. So let us go with this program. So I am using Java. There are many other programming language which if you're using any of the programming language, we can click on that. So currently I am using Java. So there is a class name called solutions and there is a function. It should return an array. These are array as an output. That's why we took it as int array square brackets. So its name is Two Sum and it is having two parameters, that is nums, that is an array, and a target value integer. So let us I'm using hash maps. So hash map integer, comma, integer. I can give any variable name, like we can give apple, dog, anything. So I'm using map equals new hash map. So next, for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length. Array name is nums dot length I plus plus. Next, I'm here. How I'm doing is, instead of checking one by one, I'm directly using the method called like target value minus the current index value, like this. So what it happens, here target, let us consider this example one. Target value they gave it as 9. What happens is, here 9 minus nums of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Nums of 0 is 2, so that is equals to 7. So we need to check whether 7 is in this array or not. If it is present in this array, then we get an output. Directly we can give the output index of it. So this is the easy method and time saving method, so I'm using it. So int result equals target minus nums of I. Okay. So next, if this map dot contains key of result, then we should return new int of map dot get of result, comma I, semicolon. Next, at last, if nothing is there, it should return an empty value. So return new int zero. Yeah, before that, we need to store in the map. So map dot put of nums of I, comma I. I'll explain you later. Let us run this first. So this map dot contains key of int. So what is it? Map. Yeah, map dot contains key. Is this? Yeah. So let me submit it. Yeah, this is working. So let us understand what exactly we are doing here. So in HashMap, it stores the value as like this. So it stores an array of values within the array. So it will be like 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3, like that. Like this 2 comma 3 to 5 comma 7, like this it stores. HashMap stores the values as like this. So what we do here, so it checks from starting, so from 0 1 2 3 it checks. So initially the value in the map is empty. Map is equals to empty. This is map. Okay, map, it is initially empty for I equal to 0, that is 0 is this value. So result equals to 9 minus nums of 0, that is 2, that is equals to 7. Okay, so we need to check if map, this map dot contains the result, map dot contains the result, that is 7. Does the map is having any 7 value? No, currently it is null, there is no value, so it will come out of the loop. Instead of going here, it will come out and it will store the value inside the map, that is map dot put of nums of I. Nums of I is 2, nums of 0 is 2, 2 comma value, that is index value, that is 0. Yes, yes. So now map will be having 2 comma 0, correct? Yes. Next what we do, we'll go for I equal to 1. So what is nums of 1? That is equals to 7, correct? Yeah. Let me take this out. Yeah, so nums of 1 is 7. So result, it'll next go to the result, it will increase, then I equal to 0 becomes 1. So nums of 1 is 7. So what result becomes equal to 9. Target value minus nums of 1, that is equals to 9 minus nums of 1 is 7, that is equals to 2. 7 minus 9 minus 2, that is 2. Next what it is, if maps dot contains 2, it checks whether map contains result, that is 2. Does it contain result 2? Yeah, it contains 2. It contains 2. So what we do, we get inside the loop for if condition and will return we are creating a new array, empty array, that contains int maps dot get of result comma I. What it returns, so it will return new array with map dot get of result, map dot get of 9, map dot get of result value is 2, map dot get of result value 2 comma. Now what is the I value? I value is 1, so it will return 1. So what is the final thing? Return map dot get of 2. It what is the 2 value? Here map dot get of 2, so map dot get of 2 value is 0, this value will return, so 0 comma 1. So what is the final output? What we get, s out equals 0 comma 1, correct? Yeah, 0 comma 1. So in condition case 2, so target is 6, what we add will get 6. 3 plus 2, no, it's not possible. 2 plus 4, yes, 2 plus 4 is 6. So what is the 2 index value? That is 1, 0, 1, 2. That is 1. What is the 4 index value? That is 2. So 1 comma 2. So we completed this. So even the 3 test cases run. So if we submit, we are in third position. That is, it is taking 2 milliseconds to complete, to run this program and give us the output. So this is also considered as the fastest approach. So it is taking 44.92 MB of memory. So we need to decrease a bit of memory usage. So even this is a good approach. We can go with this approach also. So one thing I forgot is, what if it does not get any value? If it does, let us take some target value is 8. So if it does not, it happens then. So let us take for this, let us take this example. So there are 3 values. The target value is 6. So if the if the target value is 8, then what is the output? So here if we add these two, it is 5. There is no, that is not equals to I'll write it here. So 3 comma 2 comma 4. So target value equals to 8. So we should check whether 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. That is not equal to a target value. And even 2 plus 4 is also equals to 6. That is not equal to target value. So 3 plus 4, that is 7. Even that is not equal to a target value. So what happens in this case? That time it checks whether see result. So result equals to target is 8. 8 minus let us consider starting I equal to 0. That is the nums of 0 is 3. So 8 minus nums of 0 is 3. That is equals to 5. So then we need to check whether if map contains any. Initially map is empty. Map is empty. So we should check whether map contains 5. No, it does not contain 5. It will come out, then it will, map will be assigned with 5 comma its index value. That is, map will be equals 5. Nums of 0 is 5. Nums of 0 is 3 comma its index is 0. Okay. So next it will come out of the this condition, it goes again, then it checks I plus plus happens. I, it will become 1. So 1 is less than nums dot length. That is, nums dot length is 3. If it is less than 3, yeah, it will go. Now result will be 8 minus nums of 1 is 2. That is equals to 6. Correct. So then it checks whether 6 is in the map or not. Is 6 is in the map? No, it is not in the map. So it will come out of the if condition, then it puts the 2 index with 2 value with its index to the map. So now it becomes nums of 1 is 2 comma 1. Correct. So next it will come out of this for loop, and I value will increase to 2. So it checks whether 2 is less than 3. Yeah, it is less than 3. Then it will come. Now result will become 8 minus nums of 2, that is 4. That is equals to 4. Then we are checking whether map dot contains 4. It contains 4 anywhere. 3 is there, 2 is there, but 4 is not there. So it will come out of this loop, this condition, and it inputs it assigns the map with the next value, that is 4. Nums of 2 is 4, comma, its index is 2. So this becomes the map, and it will come out of the for loop, and I will increase to 3. So next it will check whether 3 is less than 3. Nums dot length is 3. No, it is not less than 3. It is equal to 3. Then it will come out of the for loop. Then it will return the null value. That is, if it was containing, then it was getting into this loop, and it was returning the indexes of the values. When we sum up, we'll get the target value. But none of the cases we it got met. Like none of the result values were inside the map, so this condition did not met. We came out of the loop, and at last we came out of the for loop also. Now we are returning the null value, that is, it will return 0. The output will be equal to 0. Okay, so array it is containing 0, so this will be the output. So this is the approach we do for 2-sum. So today we learned 2-sum. Tomorrow we'll be learning another program that will be generally be asking in the placements. So thank you all. If you like, please do subscribe and